Appreciate you guys tuning in to another episode of Eric's Conversation. In the last episode, the little bonus content that I try to give you guys, I wanted to get you guys to know who I am a little bit, what I do, and, just a little warm and fuzzy of who actually created this podcast. Now, I grew up in Washington, D.C. That's where I was born. I was raised in PG County, Montgomery County. I'm from the Northwest. That's where most of my family lives right now. In Northwest, on my mother's side, and then my dad's side, we're kind of all scattered. All right. Some things I wanted to talk to you guys about is like my journey. So, how did I actually become a United States Marine? Now, it's funny that you guys really think about it for a little bit, because who actually wakes up and says they want to be a United States Marine? I don't think anyone in their right mind wants to do that, okay? But here I am. I did it. I'm walking living proof that you can be a Marine. All right. Now, the way it actually happened, it was my senior year. Actually, no, it was going into my senior year. So I was a junior going into senior year. My best friend in the whole world, his name is Alex. He actually became a Marine with me. Just the time frame on that kind of changed a little bit, but that's kind of his situation to talk about, but I'm going to leave it out of it. But anyways, he came up to me one day. It was like, hey man, do you ever think about joining the Marines? They're badass. And I'm like, well, no, because the only thing that I ever thought about of the military was the Army. I was kind of ignorant, didn't even know what the military was until I started doing some research on it and stuff like that. I was 16 when I walked into the recruiting office the first time. So I sat there, I took a test, and I passed, I guess, because I'm here. And I sat down with a recruiter. Now, remind you, I'm 16 years old, so anything this recruiter is telling me is just a little bit of information, nothing crazy, can't go in depth. The reason why I know that is because I was a recruiter myself, right? So he sent me on my way. Long story short, 17 years old, came, kind of lied to my parents about where I was going to be, and told them, look, this is what I'm going to do after high school. I'm going to be a Marine. They looked at me like I was fucking crazy. My parents are like typical Hispanic parents, so they're like, fuck no, you're not doing that, and we don't give a fuck what you say. Until I kind of changed their mind. Now, when they think about the story and how it kind of worked out, they're all pretty happy about it, because they want to know where the fuck I would be today if I didn't join the Marines. Neither did I. Long story short, I got my ass into trouble before I joined the Marines, and I beat the case. I didn't do the race, but I beat the case, and it was pretty cool. To go through that situation, not so much, but beating it, yeah, had to do that. But I chose to be a 0311 infantry rifleman. Why did I choose that? At the time, I thought it was just badass, right? So shooting guns, blowing shit up, and I really just needed money for college, honestly. 10 years later, I got my associates, so the military did pay for something. Now, you always want to take advantage of what the military is doing for you, because at the end of the day, it can be taken like that. I've seen a lot of people, get themselves into trouble. I've seen a lot of people get hurt, get sick in the military. And, some of them are like personal stuff that happened to them, and other things are just like unforeseeable circumstances. Now, I get it. Sometimes shit happens, but other times you made shit happen to make the shit happen to you. So people complain about shit happening to them all the time. Me, I'm one of them, right? When something fucking bad happens to me, I'm like, oh fuck, it's the end of the fucking world. But who knows? Now I'm back here. I actually work at Range Control in Quantico, Virginia. It's been pretty good since I left recruiting duty about 3 months ago. I think the best part about recruiting duty for me was just helping the people, honestly. Because a lot of them, I met them, they were like, hell no, I would never fucking join the military. The military ain't for me. Da 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 da. This and that. Whoop de woo. I'm like, well, it might actually be for you if you actually sit the fuck down and talk to me. And guess what? Some of them did, and some of them are now in the Marines. Hey, yo, shout out to my Marines. You already know what's up with me. Anyways, going back to me. I am 27 years old, so I'm really not that old. For a lot of you who says I'm an unk now, you got me fucked up. I'm not that old, bro. facts. I'm a big Steelers fan. All right, big Steelers fan. All right, man. I'm gonna miss Mike Tomlin, but it was time for you to go, bud. It is what it is. Um, and then if you're a Ravens fan, I don't fuck with you. I'm letting you know that now. It was really hard for me to resist these Ravens fans because for whatever fucking reason, these Ravens fans are so passionate about their sorry ass fucking team. It's so crazy. Don't let me get started on Braden. Braden, every time we talk about the Ravens, oh my God, I just want to shut your mouth up so bad. And when you see this, and I hope you see this, just know you know what I'm talking about. I fucking hate the Ravens so fucking much. Some things that I like to do personally, obviously like to do these podcast stuff. Um, I like to make music. I go through a stage name. I'm not gonna tell you guys, worried about it, but I do release music. It's doing okay. I mean, it's nothing crazy. I don't really care. It's not for you guys. It's for me. It entertains me. Okay. I play video games like any normal man sometimes, even though I should probably give it up, but I'm probably not going to. I'm gonna play video games until my son gets older. So, that's another thing. I have a boy. He's about to turn 6, and everything is going pretty good. For my first 4 years in the Marine Corps, I was with 2-6. For people who don't know that, 2nd Battalion, 6th Marines down in Camp Lejeune. I went on 2 deployments with them. First was the 26 MEU. We called it pretty much like a booze cruise. Went to different kind of countries. I went to Italy. I went to Spain. I went to Greece. We are outside of the Mediterranean for a while. I got to swim in the Mediterranean. It was actually very beautiful. I went on the water. It was pitch clear blue. It was fucking awesome. I fucking loved it. It's kind of scary though because I thought there was gonna be sharks in there or something because I am trying to get eaten. And also, I'm not the strongest swimmer. All right, look, we're Marines, but look, I promise you, I can't fucking swim. When I went to fucking boot camp, I was something called an iron duck. And what that means is you can't fucking swim, so they have to teach you. And I promise you, they actually teach you. They're not yelling at you during that time. They don't want you to drown. They don't want you to kill yourself. But yes, iron duck. For all my iron ducks out there, just know that shit was fucking tragic, and I fucking made it. All right, I'm here. All right. Now, something else that I really like to think about was my time at TBS, the basic school. Now, during that time, I was an instructor for Marine Corps officers. It was great. I had a company of, I don't know, 300 maybe at the most, maybe 4, something like that. I don't remember the numbers, but it was great. I got to teach them things that I know as a corporal at the time. Now, I'm a sergeant, so it's kind of different now. Not really. I feel like corporal and sergeant were probably the hardest ranks I had to fucking work my ass off to get to. Because I faced a lot of adversity. Believe it or not, and that's okay. Shit happens. Um, but I'm the one who kind of caused it to myself. So here we go. Now that I'm at range control, I feel like it's off tempo than recruiting duty. I miss talking to the boys, laughing, and being there with them, and yelling at each other because somebody fucking sucks or somebody can't talk on the phone or whatever the case may be. Man, I just had a blast. All right. And now that I'm looking forward to the rest of my career, I'm on a promotion board right now, so hopefully I do get promoted. I mean, if I do or don't, it is what it is. I'm trying to tell you. Now, with this promotion board, I find out the results in 2 months from now. The board officially starts next week, so hopefully when we do a little bit more episodes, you'll see a new little rocker on my chest, or is it on my chest? No, it's my collar. Yeah, well, whatever. Who cares? It's like 10 o'clock at night and I'm making a video, so it is what it is. I've been up since 6 o'clock today. But that's me in a nutshell right now. A little bit of my hobbies, things I like to do. Um, Hopefully, when you guys see these next videos, my next guest is going to be someone special to me. That's my dog. You guys will get to meet him. You guys will get to see him. Just know he's from Georgia, and he's a Falcons fan. We love some Matty Ice. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you guys later.